Hi, this is Austin from KonstructIQ. In this video, I'm going to walk through time cards, and this is intended to be more from the administrator perspective, not necessarily somebody who's going to be using a clock-in function, which we'll show you in a separate video. So time cards are fairly straightforward, and the first thing to do here is to log in to KonstructIQ. And you can do time cards on a global basis by accessing them from the People's tab and Time Cards. Or if you want, you can go into each individual project and you can specify a time card there. And that's accessed through here in time cards. So a time card tracks various shifts for employees working on various projects. So to add a time card to a particular project, click Add Time Card, and you'll notice a few different things here. So the first one is you need to let us know who it is you're creating a time card for. So in this place, I'm going to add one for Kendra. I'm going to say that Kendra worked on this date, and I can then specify clock in time, clock out time, or just the duration. So you don't know exactly when they clocked in, or if it doesn't matter, you can just say, well, Kendra worked 8 hours today, and that's good enough. However, if you want to go back here and you do want to specify exactly what time Kendra started, let's say she started at 9 a.m. and then finished work around, let's say 5 p.m., you can see that she worked 8 hours. Now, in this case, because we are going to have a break, I'm going to say that she worked till 5:30. So it's 8 hours and 30 minutes. And currently this shift is unapproved. So with each shift, you can either approve it or keep it unapproved if you want to make sure that the data here is accurate. So let's say Kendra was working and Kendra also took a lunch break. So we'll add that she took a lunch break at noon and ended at 12:30, just to keep the math here easy. You can see that she had a lunch break and of type lunch. Now we have two types here by default, lunch and personal. In this account, I've added safety, and you can determine whether or not this lunch break is paid or not, if personal is paid or not, or safety is paid or not. Okay, and you can do so either on a per break basis here, or in the settings, which I may have time for in this video. I'll show that to you as well. But you can toggle that on or off. You can specify the job type. So in this case, only the office type has been assigned for Kendra. So that's the option here. You can select which project, as well as if you want to specify a line item in which Kendra worked, then you can do so. But since she did some office work, then we'll just do no line. Okay. If an injury was reported, you can indicate that here, and any shift notes that you supply, you can add them here. When a user is using the time clock functionality, a lot of this information, including job type, shift notes, and what have you, can be recorded by the employee themselves, so you don't have to do it. Okay. Now I could go save this and move forward, or if, for example, let's say Kendra had multiple shifts within a day, that if you click Add Shift, another one of these shift blocks comes up. You can add whatever details you want, and then you can save it, and each individual shift can be approved. Okay. In this case, I'm just going to move forward and click Save. And now that that change has happened, then you'll be able to see that show up. And actually, the reason why it didn't show up here is because I'm currently in the Reading Rainbow project. And if I remember correctly, I actually assigned it to a different project. And so if I go into People here and you click on Time Cards, you'll see that Kendra's time card has been created, and I put it part of the Someday renovation project. So that's what project it's part of. Again, if you make this mistake, easy fix. You can say I'm going to put it into Reading Rainbow, and everything's all good. If you have any questions about time cards, at least creating one from a admin perspective, find us on the support line and we'll be happy to help. Thanks so much.